and welcome to day 2 of this crypto trading course tutorial, and I hope you are getting some value already. So in this video today, we're going to be looking at how to make deposits into your trading account, how to take simple trades, and how to use the different trading platforms. So we're just going to navigate the platform, and I'm going to show you how to practice with what you've learned so far. So for today's tutorial, we're going to be using this platform called Wix Exchange. So the reason why we're also going to be using this platform is because of the demo feature that it has. So it is newbie friendly. Even if you don't want to risk your own funds up front, you can use this exchange right here to be able to practice with the demo funds. So just go ahead, check the first link in the description of this video and sign up with Wix. Make sure to use the link so that anytime you decide to now start trading with your own funds, of course you're going to be getting lots of bonuses for using the link below. So once you come over to the link right here, you're simply going to enter your email address and go ahead to set password, and you are ready to go. Of course, the Wix Exchange does not really require you to do KYC. So even if you are in countries like USA, UK, or all over the world, you can have access to the Wix Exchange. One more thing I need to let you guys know is that depending on the country also that you're accessing Wix, you might need to use a VPN. And of course, VPN helps to protect your IP. It helps to keep you anonymous. So it is even very good when you are trading crypto to use VPN. So having said all of that, if you want to also use the free VPN that I recommend, check the link in the description of the video. I'm also going to drop a link to a free VPN that you can simply use. So having said all of that, now let's dive into the video proper. So right here, once you're done with registering your account is going to look like this on my dashboard. So you come over here where you have your profile, and you're going to be able to make deposits. So once you click on your profile right here, just go ahead and click on deposit, and you have several options. You have the on-chain, the P2P, and the quick buy. Quick buy is to buy crypto with your USD card. So depending on the country where you are, you can use this option if you want to buy crypto with your card. So it supports your bank card, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and other cards. Also, there is P2P trading, which simply means peer-to-peer. So depending on the country where you are, if it is supported, then you can also use peer-to-peer. But this is mostly for advanced traders if you understand what you are doing already. But for newbies, you can easily go ahead to do on-chain deposits. So once you click on on-chain deposit, now the next thing you're going to do is to select the coin that you want to deposit. So most likely we are going to be using USDT. So you select USDT right here, and the next thing you're going to do is to select the network. So there are different networks. You have the TRC20, ERC20, and BP20. So the TRC20 simply means the Tron network, ERC is the Ethereum network, and BP is the Binance network. There are other ones, but we'll just leave it at these three. So if you're going to be using TRC20, for example, make sure also that the address that is sending to you is also sending from a TRC wallet address. So simply copy this address. This address right here stands for your bank account, and then go over to the exchange where you have funds already and transfer the USDT to your wallet address. If you are buying from somebody, let's say it's your first time, then this wallet address is what you're going to send to them, and then they can fund your account. Make sure you also send the right network so that they send it with the right network. So having done that, then you should be able to receive your funds in your wallet once it is sent. Now the next thing we're going to go over is now to trade. So right here, if you come to futures, you're going to see USDT futures, demo trading, and other ones. So if you already have funds and you want to trade with your live funds, then you're going to come over here where you have USDT futures. That is where you're supposed to make trades for live trades. But for this tutorial, because I'm making it a newbie friendly, so we're going to be using the demo trading version. Now this demo trading also mirrors what you have right here. So this is just for practice only. So if you want to practice with the exchange funds, like the demo funds, then come over to demo trading right here. What you can do on demo trading, you can also do it on the main futures accounts. So let's use this for tutorial purposes only for today. Now once you come to your demo account, the first thing you're going to do is to add funds right here. So you can see I already have some funds. I have about 19,000 USDT right here. So you're going to go over here and add funds. So you have the ability to claim up to 20,000 SUSDT. So it simply means demo funds. Alright, so you can do this within 72 hours. I already claimed mine, so just go ahead and click on claim. Alright, and the funds will appear right here. Now the next step is to come over here where you have this crypto to select the different funds. So you can see currently it is on demo. So if I go to USDTM, it's going to show me list of other coins, assuming I was to trade with my own funds. So you see thousands of coins that you can choose from to trade. But for the demo feature, it is only 2 pairs that are available, the BTC, SUSDT, and Ethereum. Alright, so I'm going to select the BTC for example. Now this is what the BTC USDT chart looks like. So over here you have the different time frames. I've explained what the time frames are. Make sure to watch the previous video. If you don't understand it, you can go back to watch the first series video. Now right here you have the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, and different time frames over here. And this is the chart, of course. Now over here is where you now be able to take the trade. So I'm going to explain all of this in a very simple way for you to understand. So firstly, we're going to start with the margin modes. So over here you have what we call the margin mode. We have the cross and the isolated. So with the cross margin mode, it means that whatever trade you are taking, you are risking the entire funds that are available in your account. But for isolated margin mode, it simply means that you're going to be risking a particular amount per trade. Let's go with the isolated, which is what I usually recommend, and that is what I usually use for my trades. So I'm going to leave it at combined and then click on confirm. But however, you can practice with the different modes to see how each of them works. Now the next thing I would like to explain right here is the leverage. So over here you have different leverage to choose from. You have for the long, you have for the short. So with this rudder here, I can increase the leverage to about 200x, which is the maximum right here, and that is the same thing I can do over here. Now what leverage does is that it multiplies every amount that you're using for a particular trade. For example, now that I have over 19,000 USDT in this particular balance, let's say I want to risk 10% of that, which is about 1,900. Now if I'm going to use a leverage of 10x for example, it simply means that I'm multiplying that 1,900 by 10 also, making it now 19,000. So I have 19,000 to risk in the real sense of it. So that is how the leverage works. So I'm going to keep it at 20x for example for this trade. Then click on confirm. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the different types of orders that you have. So you have a limit order, you have the market order. These are the two that we're going to be focusing on for this particular tutorial. Now let me quickly explain both of these. The first is the limit order. What limit order means is that you can set the price at which you want to enter the market. So for example, the price of Bitcoin right now is 90,737. So I can decide to enter the market when the price of Bitcoin reaches 91,000. So it will just trigger. I can decide to go either on a long or on a short. Now for market order mode, it simply means that I want to enter the market immediately at the current price. So once I enter my trades, it is going to trigger immediately. So over here is where you have the open long and the open short. Open long simply means to buy the market. Open short simply means to sell. If my predictions or my analysis shows me that the market is going to go up, I'll simply go on a long. If it is otherwise, then I'll go on a short. Now let's take a simple trade to analyze this and drive this point home. So over here now, like I said, we have this balance, so it is for tutorial purposes. So right here is where you have the ability to select the percentage that you want to risk in the market. So this radar here helps you to select the percentage of the entire amount that you're willing to risk. So for example, if I want to risk 10% of this, then I'm going to leave it at 10%. And over here, you would see that the cost of the trade is now 1,965, which is 10% of what my balance is. So now I have the ability to go on a long or to go on a short. So based on my analysis of this market, I can now take my trades. Let's assume I believe that this market will keep going up from this point to meet the previous high here. So I'm going to go on a long and I'll click on open long. So once you click on open long, it's going to show you the details of the trades, and that takes us to this part where we have the liquidation price. Now the liquidation price means the price at which, if Bitcoin hits this price 86,455, then I'm going to lose this entire 1,914 USDT that I'm using for this particular trade. Alright, so that is what the liquidation price simply means. So what it simply means, if you're trading with your personal funds, simply means that, for example, you have 1,900 USDT that is your personal money, and you are doing a 10x of it, or you're doing a 20x of it. It's like the exchange is borrowing you the remainder. So once you enter the trade and that trade begins to go against you in such a way that you are losing that trade. So once it gets to the amount that is your own personal money, the exchange will trigger the trade to go off. So that means they'll first of all take out your own personal funds and then take their own money back. So after going through all of this and we are okay with all of this, then you're going to click on confirm. And right there you can see that the order has been placed. And then when you scroll down to this part, then you're going to see the order that you just entered. So right here you can see the amount in BTC, you can see your entry price, you can see the current price, and then you can also see the liquidation price. So right now you can see that we are on profit of $2.3. So this realized PNL right here is the costs for taking this trade. Is like the charges or the commissions that you are paying to the exchange for them to execute this trade for you. Alright, so that's pretty much how to take a simple trade using these platforms. I hope this makes sense to you, and in subsequent videos we're going to go into strategies and risk management and other things that you need to understand or to learn to become a better futures trader. Share this with someone who might need it. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm to push it to other people that might find it valuable as you are finding it valuable. Let me also know your comments in the comment section. If you have any question, drop it, or if you have anything you want me to make a video about, also drop in the comment section, and I could make a video to answer your questions, because your questions might be other people's questions as well. Also, if you want to hop on a one-on-one mentorship program with me, where I'll walk you through to teach you one-on-one, then you can also apply with the link in the description. See you in the next one.